Good morning YouTube, it's 6 AM on Monday morning and we're heading down to the new Watford office. Before we go, let's just get the car warmed up. Climate control, it's warming up nicely. Quick coffee before we go. So it occurred to me, since I started doing these vlogs, I've never actually explained what it is I do or what it is the company that I work for does. So given we've got a couple of hours ahead of me in the car this morning, I think it's probably a time to explain who Starleaf are, what does Starleaf do, and what do I do for Starleaf. Starleaf is a video conferencing company in that we manufacture video conferencing equipment. But what makes us different from the rest of the video conferencing companies out there is that Starleaf is a cloud platform. There are no on-premise hardware other than hardware video conference systems that go in your conference room. So there are nothing that goes into your data center, into racks to facilitate multi-party calling or bridging out to other networks, or generally things that would have cost you, many hundreds of thousands of dollars just a few years ago. Starleaf is a subscription platform. You pay your subscription to the cloud, you plug your video system into it, and away you go. And we also provide software video codecs. So we provide the ability for you to join conferences from a PC or a Mac, or from a tablet or a mobile phone. And that way users can choose how they join the conference. So one of the things that's changing in the workplace is the old-fashioned way of doing meetings is starting to disappear. So generally, people would have their Monday morning meetings, and the Monday morning meeting would happen in a specific conference room, and the manager would send out an invite and it would say at 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday everybody needs to be in this conference room. Now, that kind of old-fashioned meeting is starting to go away. What you're now seeing is an invite that says there is a meeting at 9 o'clock, and here are all the different ways that you can join it. Now that might be still physically go to the room and meet with everybody else, but some of the people you're meeting with might not physically be in that room. They might dial in from another conference room in another office or a home office. They might dial in from a telephone. They might come in from an application running on their PC or on their iPad or on their mobile phone. And really where those people are is almost irrelevant, because they could be in a home office, they could be in another office, they could be in a Starbucks, they could be sitting in their car in a car park, or as I've done on a number of occasions whilst charging my electric car, sat at an electric car charge point having a video conference from the front seat of the car. Okay, let's get it unplugged. And get on our way. Remember what I was saying yesterday about level crossings? Yet again, the level crossing is down. I seem to be a magnet for them. So while we're tootling along in traffic, let me talk a little bit about, so what do I do for Starleaf? Well, I actually have a number of different hats, but generally my role is business development. It's about working with other vendors of video conferencing, about large systems integrators or service providers or global telcos, to figure out a way for them to be able to leverage our cloud platform. So we have some partners who will take our platform and integrate it with other technologies to deliver a service to their customers. But just lately we've been working with some of the other hardware video conferencing vendors and looking to become the cloud of choice
for those vendors so that they can focus on building great room-based systems and connect them to our cloud. So really my job is to do all of this, is to try and facilitate these meetings, to put together a business plan and sort of get the contract signed so that we can actually start working together.
Well, it's just after 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm here at the Tesla Supercharger at South Mims, just stopping for a quick coffee. It's freezing cold, there's nobody else here, so quick espresso and we're on our way. So a quick double espresso and a smoothie. But listen to the background music. Muppets singing the 12 Days of Christmas. Okay, so while the car's charging, I thought I'd take a moment and answer a few of the questions that I've been receiving off Twitter. So we'll do a bit of a Q&A from the back seat of the car. Let's have a look. First question. When is Scooby coming back to the vlog? So for those that haven't seen the earlier episodes, Scooby is my Bernese mountain dog. He's turned out to be quite a bit of an internet celebrity. Since he's appeared on the blog, he's had his own Q&A episode, and I can assure you Scoob will be coming back real soon. Okay, next question. It's from Paul in Philadelphia. Didn't realise the vlog had reached the United States yet. But Paul asks, how much did the Tesla cost? Well, I don't like to talk about money. It wasn't the cheapest car. It wasn't the most expensive car, and in fact you can go onto Tesla's website and you can spec up a car yourself and you can find out exactly how much one costs then. But generally it's a luxury car and it comes with a luxury price tag. Okay, from Maria? Maria. It doesn't say where Maria's from. Maria says, why are you vlogging? Well, that's a very good question, Maria. The reason I'm vlogging is somebody challenged me. Somebody said, why don't you start a vlog and see if you can do it for 30 days and get yourself 100 subscribers? Well, I'm 21 days in as of today. I've got 30 subscribers so far. So if you could please press the subscribe button, because even if I get to 30 days and I don't have 100 subscribers, the challenge will continue until such point as I've got 100 subscribers. So I could be doing this for months, but to be honest, I'm actually really enjoying it. It's proving a challenge to come up with something constructive to say every single day. I hope you find it constructive, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying doing it, and it's forcing me to think about how I can fit this into my working day. So this is a perfect example. I've left our offices and I'm heading back home. I'm stopping here to grab a coffee, and I thought I'd take 5 minutes and do the Q&A. Okay, last one. How is your Zwifting going? Well, for those that saw yesterday's vlog, this question actually came in before yesterday. Yesterday was my first session on the turbo trainer since my surgery. And quite frankly, my legs are a little bit sore today. However, I will be back on the bike tomorrow. My plan is to try and to cycle at least 4 times a week. And then that'll help build up my stamina. And my wife and I are also doing the Couch to 5K app. Which means that I've got to go out running, probably not tomorrow, but the day after as well. So it's going to be a busy Christmas period with all the other things that are going on and trying to get my fitness levels up. But the Couch to 5K is going, but the Zwifting I think is much more fun. So be back on the bike tomorrow. One thing that I find really useful at this time of year is being an Amazon Prime member. It means that I can order presents for people for Christmas. And make sure that I know that they're going to come the next day. They're not going to get tied up in the normal sort of mail deliveries, and maybe they don't get here in time for me to wrap them for people for Christmas. But it also means if I need something for work, I can be sure I can get it the next day. Well, just lately I've been using my sort of 2-year-old GoPro. This is a Hero 2, in fact it's probably more than 2 years old now. But the battery really only lasts about 20 minutes now. So I went on to Amazon and I ordered a new battery. And it arrived today in this box. So just for comparison. I understand that Amazon get economies of scale through standardized packaging, but really when we do this and we take out all of this, and in the bottom of the box there is the battery in its own cardboard box. You could have put that in an envelope and sent it to me, Amazon. This is ridiculous.